So I'm using a reference of Naruto. I'm going to draw like this kind of pose. Poses are always the hardest thing to come up with for me. So I'm going to just use that as kind of an idea. And as artists, it's always a good idea to use a reference. It's always a good thing.
They really tried to get outside now.
Oh, really?
Like, she, like, was almost pushing past me. I kept pushing her back. She's trying to get forward. She's, like, looking at the snow.
Looking at a reference.
See, I'm roughing out all the lines, make sure I get the correct shape that I want of his body. Always try to make the best layout of the character before you start moving in and doing finished lines. That way you don't have to worry about messing up later on. And then obviously using a reference pose helps a lot.
Simon, come here. Come here. I'll come if you look.
What do you mean?
In my picture. Are you trying to draw that same thing? Cool. You're not gonna like add any eyes. Smile.
So I'm going to take Naruto and make it into my character, Kios.
What, Daddy? What, Dad?
Just telling the video what I'm doing. My audience. Or the lack thereof.
What, you're trying to turn Naruto into Kios?
Yep.
You could try making him look like he was, he's supposed to be dressed for winter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Like what? What would I do?
you could put like a coat on him.
A coat? Yeah, he usually does wear like a coat with a hood, remember? Kios usually does.
I don't remember. Daddy, you never use your mouse anymore.
No?
Like that one.
No, I don't use that one too much. So Kios's sweater was given to him by his friend, right? Aaron. But his friend Aaron is a lot older than him. So it has to be a little bit bigger on Kios.
But those sleeves don't go over his hands. Right?
Who are you talking to? Huh?
You.
What about his hand? Who are you talking about?
Yes.
What about him?
Like, But the sweater probably wouldn't cover his hands.
Well, no, it doesn't. Sometimes Kios wears clothes.
Well, maybe eat lunch in the living room and watch Fitchett.
Only if Mommy wants you to.
Well, we said we could live in the house. Why can't before she went out?
When you're drawing a face slightly downward like this, where it's facing down, the ears always end up higher than what you'd think they would. Because normally you would draw ears right below the eyebrow level. That's where they would stop. Because it's like a circle, they come up higher. And the bottom of the nose, usually ears would, but obviously it doesn't work that way straight across. Like drawing a face from the front, it circles around and puts them up higher. Because the head is like a kind of almost a sphere or an oval in perspective when you're looking down on it. So your face shifts downward. Buttons for the shirt.
Huh? Wait, what, Dad?
Just talking to the camera again. Come on, kid. You should know that by now.
Oh, shouldn't.
Alright.
Huh?
Alright.
All you guys are, Dad. When you and Corb, I don't know, blobbering about what you were just blobbering.
What about it?
The camera will catch that, and
I know.
everybody will see that.
I know. They'll just see how weird our family is then.
Send it to Christina. Cool. It'll go on YouTube, right, Dad?
Maybe.
Facebook or something.
Maybe. I'm going to draw this hand. As you can see, I was kind of putting it off because it's not going to be easy. When you're drawing hands, it's best to try to break it up into shapes. The fingers are just like little sausages that are connected, and this from the side is just like a kind of like a long sausage on one side, a little bigger than the other. Whatever kind of works for you, figure out what helps you draw things correctly, or at least closely. At least close to what they're supposed to look like. I actually might use a ruler for the sword just to get the length-wise of it. The handle here will probably be skinnier than the actual blade part, so it should have been, but I'll make it bigger. Because then I think, what's it called? The scabbard? Thing that holds the blade. The thing that holds the blade, the scabbard, will be always a little bit thicker. And I'll make it so that he can hold the back end of it there. Not sure if I want to put the handle, the simple handle. So yeah, I always at least try to get as much down in sketch so that I know that when I finish it, it's going to look as close as I can to that sketch. Kyo's boots are always like almost rounded at the end, like a Disney character. And I got that idea way back from Kingdom Hearts. Might be time to actually move to pencils. If I had a pencil. I can try using this, just a Prismacolor black. Usually, yeah, I have a lead. Just a regular old, what is it, 7mm. Try this. I don't normally draw with these. See how it goes. Hughes has this little tuft of hair in the front. That in future issues of the comic book, people make fun of him for having like a bunny tail on his head.
Wait, what is Kio's pulling out?
Sword.
He doesn't have like that kind of sword though.
Well, he would in some parts of the story.
He would?
Yeah, because not until later on does he get Gath's sword. Like, he actually gave his sword to Azor, the king, and they ended up putting that sword into the kind of like an area where a temple was, to be kept by like
Which
the
one?
priests.
The spirit sword?
Yep. So he doesn't keep that sword. So then when he goes on other missions before he gets that sword, he like would have to use a regular sword. Got it?
Yeah, kind of. Yes, I got it, I think.
I'm not used to always drawing with this, with a paper taped down. Forgot to finish the sleeve off, so I'll just sketch that out, see what it looks like. He's wearing just like a regular old hoodie. The prince gave it to him. His name was Aaron, after he defeated the giant Gath. Now obviously I'm just going to take this to the pencil stage, but normally I would ink it. But you'll get to see my cleaner pencils at least. Now I don't normally draw with the blue line pencil to sketch. I would just use a normal pencil with a harder lead so it draws lighter. But when you're sketching here on video, the blue lines show up way much better, way better. So I had to finish this the next day. This is the day after yesterday, because we were going to a family dinner for New Year's and Christmas celebration. I'm basically just cleaning up the lines so that you guys can see what a more finished image would look like and how I would do it. So this would all be in Q's outfit, it would all be blacked in. So is his sleeves. A little wrinkle in his pants or something. Some more wrinkles. After you do this for a while, and you draw and you look at stuff and you draw some more. You just kind of get a feel for some of the stuff, like the wrinkles and stuff like that. Plus, I do have this reference over here, which helps, of how Masashi Kishimoto drew Naruto. And obviously with the feet, I'm not doing like Naruto did. I don't know how or why he did that with his design of sandals with open toes. Man, I would not have wanted to draw that many toes all the time. Neat design, but I don't know. I don't know if it was worth the extra work that he made himself do. Maybe he liked feet. I don't know. Let's put some tread. I would like to say that I'm going to be doing these videos more often, but whenever I uploaded this raw version, I'm sure you can hear like the family in the background. So you'll see that life is pretty busy when you're a dad. But I would like to just keep trying this. There have been many people just around me that say, hey, would you show me how you do this or that, you know? I don't like that. I don't know if I have an eraser in here. Yeah. And now you can see I'm just putting in a lot of the littler details. And like how like Masashi Kishimoto does these little things for like he's been in a battle. You know, he's gotten dirt all over him. He just puts in these little lines that go in different directions in a little bit. So you can do that. It adds a little something. I like drawing characters with cargo pants. Because I liked cargo pants. And who doesn't want pants with more pockets when you're a warrior? Right? You can hold more weapons. I feel like that's what they would have worn in Naruto too if they somehow just invented cargo pants instead of having these things strapped on with tape on their legs. So this is usually colored in black too in the comic, in my comic. So this is actually a different setup. I don't know if you've watched any of my old videos, but I'm actually using my iPad or my iPhone to record this. So I've never done that before. And hopefully it works, because it was much easier to use and set up, and I'm sure it'll be much easier to upload this to my computer to edit it. I just hope it takes good video. If you notice, I jump around. I don't know if all artists do that, but I don't know. I do. It's like I get bored of an area, or I don't want to quite tackle that area yet. I'm like, I'll jump down here. It is so awkward. I think this might be one of the reasons why I was like, I don't know if I can do this from like a long time ago when I was doing videos. Because it is so awkward working on a piece of paper that's taped down. And usually when I'm drawing, and probably a lot of you maybe like that too, or spinning your piece of paper. And, it's just, I think that's what's hurting my hand. It's hard on my hand. Because I'm not used to like having to turn it in a certain position to get the lines the way I want them. Man, hands are tricky. Not sure how much of the palm you would see here. It'll indicate a little bit, but yeah, I don't know how many of you guys saw Last Jedi and whether you liked it or not, but let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Me and my brother are usually the ones that go to see movies together, and we're pretty critical of movies. Him probably a little bit more than me. If you knew him, it would be definitely more than me, but he is. But he makes good points too, so. But I enjoyed it right out the gate more than he did. There was things I didn't like, obviously, but he was really like angry in the movie. So let me know what you guys think. If you liked it, what you thought of it. Maybe if I do another video, maybe I'll do a Star Warsy type thing. I still want to go see it again before it leaves the theater, just to get another fresh look at it. But man, the movie I'm really looking forward to just renting, or not renting, to purchasing when it comes out on DVD or digital is Thor Ragnarok. I like that movie a lot. Alright. We're getting there, people. It's almost done. The other thing that's really hard is to not put my head in front of the camera. Because usually I'm right over top of my art. So it's very hard not to be right over top of it. So I'm like trying to do this line with my head back. Christmas we got the kids a kitten. Man. Thing's got a lot of spunk, and it's very annoying when it starts scratching at my couch. May. So in the raw versions, I think you're going to just get a taste of what it's like in my life, if you're interested in my life. And then I'll do a time-lapse version too, which I'm sure you'll probably already have seen posted up. At this point, anyway. But the raw version, you get to see a little bit more of what just goes on, and I'm not going to edit it as much and just be like, whatever. You see what you see, you hear what you hear. You may even hear the music upstairs that my kids have on. They are 6 and 7. My youngest just turned 6 in December. And I actually stay home and I homeschool them. So one of them just finished school, or like his day of school. And then the other one is still not done yet. I'm trying to just clean this up a little bit. So at this point, I guess it could be pretty much done. You can always add in, like, you could always add some more shadow. I mean, if I was going to make it a very dramatic picture, you could add shadow around his face or something and make it, like, intense. But I've never really been good at, like, the heavy shadowing. I like to add it if I color it digitally. Trying to just look at like little places I can add little details at finishing this up. Like, I feel like normally maybe I would add some kind of shadow in here, just because this part's like kind of like it covers over that bottom part more of the leg. Maybe I'll put in a little bit of the part where the zipper seam is. I'm getting kind of a little bit of a cold, so if you hear me sniffing, I'm sorry. So then, yeah, usually this part of Kios's shirt is dark too. It's really like a dark blue, but in manga, since you usually only do whites and blacks, then that would be darker. And I would usually like leave like a white around here so that you could see the folds in his shirt. But because we're just doing pencil, that don't really matter. Alright. Ouch. So like this line here this is too thick for an inside line. Usually your inside lines of characters are a lot thinner, quicker. And then like if the light, say the light was coming from this side, then it would be, the lines on this side would maybe be a little bit darker. cast some interest. What's up, Simon?
Nothing.
So yeah, I'm just darkening this side because that's what I'm thinking in my mind is that light's coming from here. So you can just darken these lines over here a little bit. That's more of a American comic book style thing. Is having thicker lines like on one side, which is how I started drawing comic books. Or art is American style, so some of that just translates. Like this could be a little darker over here, maybe. And then the undersides of things too could be darker. Like this underside of this here, whatever. I would usually add something like here because his knees, like, you know, these things are, I don't know, for me, they're blocking the light maybe, and I like how it just makes it like, I don't know, looks, I don't even know, but I like it. There we go. Well, I think that's pretty much it. I think we'll close this up. Again, this is the reference I was using. It's just so you can see the pose and stuff that I got Kios from. Kios is my own comic book character, and here's the graphic novel of that, issue 1 or volume 1. And so it's black and white now, but there are some pages. I have a website that are, and the website is lotkcomic.com, and you can go there and read some of it, and I am slowly coloring some of those pages. So if you want to check that out, you can. Thanks for watching. See you next time.